because we could put it on pause. All right, I'd like to call the Tuesday, September 1st, 2015 Board of Aldermen meeting into session. If you would all please rise for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first item on the agenda would be the approval for the work session minutes for August 18th, 2015. I'll entertain a motion for that.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Ock, second by Alderman Dreyer. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Dreyer?
Yes.
Alderman Frederick is absent. Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Alderperson Casterly is absent. Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent. Next item on the agenda would be the approval for the regular board minutes for August 18th, 2015. I'll entertain a motion for that.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderperson Holly, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. Take a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent. Next item on the agenda will be the approval of the executive session minutes for August 18th, 2015. I'll entertain a motion for that.
So moved.
Second.
A motion made by Alderman Deloy, seconded by Alderman Ock. Take a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer.
Yes.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
All right. Next item on the agenda will be hearing from the public. We ask that you keep it down to a 5-minute minimum. And if you do have concerns or comments you'd like to make, we ask that you come and present at the podium and state your name before you make your comments. Anyone? We'll see no one. We'll move on to the next item on the agenda. That'll be Board of Aldermen comments. Anyone for the Board of Aldermen? Welcome.
I do not.
All right. Next item would be from comments from the mayor. I'll keep mine short and brief, but I will say I had the pleasure of attending a fundraiser for Turning Point, and it was a really, really nice event. Had a lot of fun. I don't want to say I got roped in because I didn't mind doing it, but I was escorting people to their tables, and it was just really fun to see a lot of the women around here cutting up and having a good time, and all for a good cause. So I appreciate anybody who attended and anybody who put that on. It was a fun time.
Did you wear red shoes?
I did not do that one. I was not able to do that.
Chief, how did you let them out of it?
I don't know. Mine weren't red either, though.
Oh, they weren't red, but they
No.
were high heels, right?
They were high heels.
And your legs look good in them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but you can.
I have to. The only reason I have to say it is because his face is about as red as those shoes you just said.
Oh.
Next item on the agenda would be hearing from our Public Works Director, Guy Jeevers.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. First item I have is approval to hire Gary Grant as meter reader for $12, starting 8/26/15.
Make a motion, we hire Gary Grant as a meter reader for $12 an hour starting August 26, 2015.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Ock, seconded by Alderperson Holly to approve the hire of Gary Grant as a meter reader for $12 an hour starting at the starting date of 8/26/2015. Could I have a roll call vote, please?
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer.
Yes.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent.
Next item I have is approval to hire Josh Redmond as public work construction maintenance crew worker at $12 an hour.
Make a motion that we hire Josh Redmond as the Public Works Construction Maintenance Crew Worker at $12 an hour starting August 26, 2015.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Ock, seconded by Alderman Dreyer to hire, for the approval to hire Joshua Redmond as a PW construction maintenance crew worker at $12 an hour starting on 8/26/2015. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock,
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent.
Next item, I'd like to introduce Gary Grant and Josh Redmond.
Yay.
It's nice to have you two aboard.
Welcome.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you for coming tonight.
Can you keep your stuff open? I can't get
Next item I have is approval for Gonzalez change order number 3 for a secondary access flow basin for the lump sum of $44,060.
Any questions or comments that you have towards Guy on this? Anyone? All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve the Gonzalez change order number 3 for secondary access flow basin in the amount of $44,060.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderperson Holly, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock,
Yes.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent.
Next item I have is cinder bids. And low bid came in for Ingeman Trucking out of Marthasville at $14 a ton.
Is there any questions for Guy on this? In regards to the cinders? Any questions? All right, I'll entertain a motion to award the cinder bid to Ingeman. Is it Ingeman Trucking or is it just Ingeman? Guy?
Out of Marthasville.
Okay, out of Marthasville at $14 a ton.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Deloy, seconded by Alderperson Holly. If you can roll call vote, please.
Alderman Ock,
Yes.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Holly.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent.
Next item I have is salt bids, and Langman Steedman out of St. Louis came in at low bid at $74 a ton.
Any questions on the salt bid? Any questions? All right, I'll entertain a motion to award salt bid to Lang Stegman, is that correct?
Yes.
For company at $74 a ton, the low bid.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderperson Holly, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent.
That's all I have.
All right, Guy, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Should we do the cinders? Can we do the cinders?
Yes.
Can I ask, the question is, why do we use cinders? I probably get more complaints about cinders on the road than anything you can imagine. And when we put cinders down, no one
12
complains about the salt, but they do the cinders.
Mostly the cost. What we do is we mix the cinders in with the salt.
So it's,
Cinder's giving us traction, salt's gonna melt.
and usually
Cinder
then
to-
when the snow melts or the ice melts, then you have cinders left.
Cin-
People
cinder.
say it becomes a hazard because you're sliding on the cinders. Now, maybe they're driving too fast, but
It's mostly a cost at
It's a cost.
$14 a ton versus
Yeah,
$74.
the cost of salt, it's.
okay, I have an answer now.
That's
People-
a big cost difference.
Pardon me?
That's a big cost difference.
Yeah.
All right, next item on the agenda would be hearing from Ground Maintenance Director Brad Boozy-Cruz.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. I have the bid test for the 2 zero-turn mid-mount mowers. In the Maintenance Department, I'd like to go with low bid of Mort Tractor for $22,298.
Any questions for Brad on this? All right, I'll entertain a motion to award the mower bid to Mort Tractor in the amount of $22,298 in the low bid.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Deloy, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock,
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda will be hearing from Director of Operations and Finance Officer Terry Thorne.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
My first item is the recommendations from the tourism meeting that was held on August 25th. There were several items on their agenda for that meeting. The first 3 items were from Relax Inn, Holiday Inn, and Fastlane convenience stores, each for a request for their interstate attraction signs out on Interstate 70. The current policy allows tourism to reimburse them $600 per requester for their signs out there. So all 3 of those were recommended for approval at $600 each. There also was a recommendation for approval of a new event to be held the first time this year that tourism was hoping to put together. It's going to be called the Gobble Giveaway. It will be held on Saturday, November 21st from noon to 5 p.m. And this will be the event at which tourism gives away the big volume of prizes that last year were given away as a part of Hometown Christmas. They really wanted an event that was on a different night so that they're not competing for people to come to our city against the Jonesburg Parade, an event that's been held for quite a few years. So decided to do it on a different night. Wanted to do it really before the Thanksgiving holiday kicked off. So this will be the first year for this. So we'll see how that goes, but this will be the big electronics giveaway that we had through tourism last year. So there's $10,000 in the budget currently for an event of this type, which is the $10,000 for the electronics. And then additional $4,000, which actually is not unbudgeted, but will come from, they have a line item in their budget called special events, but it wasn't for a particular special event. So they're going to take the other $4,000 from that unspecified special event. So all requests being budgeted, total of $15,800 recommended for approval.
Terry, what else are they planning from 12 to 5?
Jessica says that they're going to have pumpkin bowling, hopefully to be held out on the lawn. They're going to have different crafts for the kids. I think they're going to make some wreaths. I don't know what the other craft things will be. And then some of the local businesses have suggested that they have some food items brought in to do like a food drive for the holiday season. And I think some of the local businesses are going to be involved in hosting that food drive type of thing on the same day.
Just curious.
Any other questions?
I get on this is for their cost for their decoration, they got 20 hay bales, $10 a piece. Tell them to come see me, I'll give them 20 bales for nothing.
Okay, well, I will certainly recommend that to Jessica. I don't know if there's something else involved other than just bales of hay
Well,
with
if
that.
it's a regular hay bale, $10 is way too much for a bale of hay. I
I
got
will tell her to see
270
Jim
bales,
Fryer.
I'll give them 20.
Any other
Okay.
questions?
We can do that.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve the tourism recommendations in the amount of $15,800.
So moved.
Go ahead, that's fine. Motion made by Alderperson Hawley, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. If we can have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer?
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent.
And then just an update for you in relation to where we are moving forward with the potential for the new interchange. Our next step in the process is the feasibility study that we've talked about. I have recommendations of 3 firms that have come from Joy Howard and Lisa Briscoe with Vario. Have the request for qualifications put together. I'm going to have Joy Howard review that just to make sure there's not something that I've missed that we need to be sure and ask. But my question for you this evening is, once we get those responses, how do you want to proceed with that? Do you want to schedule a separate evening work session to interview those companies? I really need to include in my request for qualifications what the process is going to be, and I don't know what to put there until we've talked about how you'd like to proceed with that.
I know I personally would like that I know we've had a lot of work sessions lately, but I think that worked out very well, at least in my opinion, when we went for the strategic plan.
Yeah, I would agree. I would support work session.
Okay. So I will just put in there that there will be an evening scheduled for a work session with a date yet to be determined that will work with, I would hope to do all of them the same evening, so we don't have to have multiple evenings to
I
do
think that
that.
was, allotting the time that we did, we gave them a
Sure.
certain amount of time. I think that's respectful to give them.
Sure.
I think it worked out well.
Okay, that's the plan. That's all I have for you this evening.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda would be speaking with the Economic Development Director, Michelle Smith.
Good evening. I have for you tonight my EV update. And I'd like to point out that we have a ribbon cutting. It'll be September 16th at noon. We have a new business that'll be opening on Main Street. It is called, Little Shop of Vapors. And they actually have a location in St. Peter's at a flea market that has been there for a while. So they are actually bringing it to the city of Warrenton so that they can have a full-time business with it.
Excellent. Any questions? All right. Anything else?
That's it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda would be speaking with Finance Manager Gabrielle Creed.
Good evening. The first
Good
item
evening.
I have is the accounts payable for the month. The amount that I am requesting approval for is $425,710.55.
Any questions on the accounts payable? All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve the accounts payable in the amount of $425,710.55.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Deloy, seconded by Alderperson Holly. Can I have a roll call vote, please?
Alderman Ock,
Yes.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Holly.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent.
And the next item I have is the financial report for the month of July.
Any questions on the finance report? No questions? All right.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next item on the agenda would be hearing from the police chief, Greg Hudishaw.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. The only thing I have this evening is approval to hire a new police officer. His name is Jason Hanner. He'll be coming to us with a little bit of experience as a campus police officer at St. Charles Community College.
All right, I'll entertain a motion. Anybody have any questions, first of all, I guess I should say. All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve to hire Jason Hanner as a police officer at $17.23 an hour with start date of 9/7/2015.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Ock, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. Can I have a roll call vote?
Alderman
please?
Deloy, Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0 with 2 absent. Thank you.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Anything else? All right. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? We are so adjourned.